and welcome to the Cult of Ghost. This is a channel made for fans and that is made by one giant fan herself. Basically what we're going to cover in my channel is obviously Ghost, the costumes, the news, the new releases and the lore, and most of all the little tidbits that he likes to leave in the videos hinting that something might be about to happen. I absolutely love these. I do find he leads me up the garden path quite a lot, and I'm going to share all this with you. I hope you're going to come along for the journey and enjoy what you're listening to, and hopefully join in and send me what you think too. So basically, if you're brand new to Ghost and want to know more about them, I suggest that you go and see the Ghost YouTube page. They're amazing, please follow them. Ghost is a satanic band that is led by the ministry, and they are going out and spreading their message across the world. Now basically there are 4 lead singers that we've had in the past, well 5 if we include Papa Nil. We had the first singer, which was Papa Emeritus 1, which was Primo, Papa Emeritus 2, which was Second Door, Papa Emeritus 3, which was Terzo, and then we had a surprise when we had a Cardinal Copia. He then got promoted when Papa Nil died to Papa Emeritus 4. Papa Nil, we learned and discovered, is the leader of the ministry. He was the lead singer in the 60s, and he released Kiss the Go-Goat and Mary on the Cross, which I thought was an amazing plot twist, and I love that about the band. Anyway, they've released a film lately, and this was to show the end of our dear beloved Papa Emeritus 4. Now the Papas only last for technically one album cycle. Papa Emeritus 4 lasted 2. He did one as a Cardinal Copia and the other one as Papa Emeritus 4. This is now come to an end. His time is up. We are now waiting for our 5th lead singer. The film that they've just released lately, called Right Here, Right Now, we were so hoping, sneaky man, that it was going to let us know who the new lead singer was. And in true secrecy fashion, we didn't find out. And I know that upset a lot of people. I know the picture house I was in, they were absolutely uproared. So what we're going to talk about is basically the lore that was dropped in that image, in the movie picture itself. The film was amazing. Every Ghost fan is going to tell you it was amazing. We all loved the songs. We probably all sang along to the songs. We probably even rolled our eyes at rats, because I know we did. I took myself, my daughter and my dad. My dad's a big Ghost fan, and he's the one who got me into it. Basically I took my dad. He thoroughly enjoyed himself. I know during the 20s he then informed me that he didn't think there were suits, he thought there were body paints. And then we all sat to watch, trying to find boobies to see if they wobbled or if it looked a bit like a bodysuit. Don't ask. Something we did, something I wish we hadn't done, and I paid more attention on the skeleton's boobs than I should have done. Excuse me, very sorry. Basically what happened in the film is, I'm going to drop spoilers all the way through, and I hope you don't mind. We've basically been shown trailers to the upcoming film. I know one of the trailers, when he was dancing on the stage, the first one he released, unfortunately he had a snippet very quickly in that trailer, and it was Sister Imperta, and she was stood outside a subway. Now this image is taken from the film Exorcist, and it's got the little old lady in there. I tried my best to try and find this one, and he led me up the garden path and was a dead end. Unless there is something I missed, but up to now it's a dead end for me, and there was no clues in the film for me. The second clue we got was basically in the next trailer that we got, just before it released. It was Papa on stage, and he come down, and just in the corner of the screen there was a calendar, and in that calendar I think it was a 21-22, and then it had Psalms on like a drum kit box underneath. Now I'm just going to go to my notes for this because it's quite long. I have found 2 things that it could be. Right, are you ready? So prayer, Psalm 21. O Lord, the King rejoices in your strength. How great is his joy in the victories you give. You welcomed him with rich blessings and placed a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life and you gave it to him. Length of days forever and ever. Now, if you've seen the film, you will understand that Papa Emeritus did not want to die. He did not want his time to come to an end, and basically I think that is an amazing thing that I've found. It does link in very good. Also, if you've noticed in his windows in the last tour, it changed round about the last sequence of songs. If you look closely, you can see Papa Emeritus 4 sitting on top of a dragon, and he's wearing a crown of gold. Now, whether this is linked, I don't know, but I thought this was quite a good coincidence. The second one I found was Psalm chapter 22, verse 21-22. Right, again, forgive me for reading off my notes. Save me from the mouth of the lion, you have rescued me from the horns of the wild ox. I will tell of your name to my brothers. In the midst of the congregation, I will praise you. Now, again, I think this is also quite a good little hit. As we all know, during a scene where Papa fell from the balloon in the film, his life flashed before his eyes. Now, when his life flashed before his eyes, you've seen his birth, and he is a twin. Now, not only does Cardinal Copia mean copy, could this mean, obviously I thought it was that there was Copia and Emeritus 4 and got 2 song cycles. Could this actually mean that he's a copy? Could he be an identical twin? Are we going to see another Cardinal Copia's face lead the next album? It's very exciting. I can't wait to find out. This also is kind of links to, Tell My Brother. Also, if you're not aware, the Omen films also have twins. One goes on to be the Antichrist. Now, another one I have found from that calendar that could sort of link in as well is Psalms 22 starts with, my God, why have you forsaken me? Now, the reason I picked that one up is because he seemed really upset and he was trying so hard to alter the death of what was going to happen. He didn't want to come to an end. He was trying to find other ways to do it. Now, Papa Nil did advise him there at the end of during the film, that when he goes out he needs to do the crucifix pose to show everyone he is given all he has. That bit there from starts with my God, that is actually Jesus' crucifixion. That is what he shouts, and I'm just sort of wondering, could that kind of tie in with him being an Antichrist? He's been given life, he's been given the head of the church. Does this mean he is now going to be the Antichrist, and his brother not the Antichrist? If you actually watch the Omen films, like I said, they take the baby off to be the Antichrist, and then the other one is left. The other brother, I am thinking, you're gonna love this. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I actually think the other brother is Father Jim Jafrock. Yay! I know. You think I'm crazy. I know, but hear me out. The reason why I think it's Jim Jafrock is obviously he's been he has been on a lot since Jesus He Knows Me. He's got his own Facebook page. He gives out his own sermons, even though they are ghost songs. He does give his own sermons on a Sunday. Hi, Father Jim Jafrock, if you're watching, I am a fan. Love your Sunday sermons. Basically, on this, why I think it's Jim Jafrock is he was on the download drop. Do you remember? And Papa's face appeared on the side, and at one point Papa's face appeared over Father Jim Jafrock's. Now, there's another clue I got. In the film, he picks up his crucifix and he goes, whoa, and he drops it. Do you remember? Well, I think that is a duality of heaven and hell. Priesthood, Satanism, heaven, hell. So that kind of thing. Also, I've noticed that Jim Jafrock has started holding his Bible upside down. Now, to me, this sort of leads into, he might be on a bit of a trail of a bad guy. He has started wearing that. Obviously, we all know he likes a little bit of the white stuff. Just realised what I've said there. Yes, it could be white stuff up the nose and the white stuff that comes out of something else that he enjoyed at the end of Jesus, he knows me. Right, okay. Other than that, he started wearing leather gloves a little while back on his channel. Everyone went absolutely bonkers over it. That was exciting, that was fun. Didn't realise what he was doing it for. Thought it might have been another hint at the lead singer, but I don't think it's going to be Jim DeFrock that's the lead singer. There's many impossibilities with that, unfortunately. I did find out though something that might be interesting for the film. Again, I am going to refer back to my notes because it's a bit of a a bit of a thing. But obviously I found out the meaning of DeFrock's name. Now DeFrock means deprive a holy in holy orders of I can't say that word, of status relating to church, Christian or clergy. Deprive someone of a professional status or membership of a prestigious group. Now it stops, apparently DeFrock stops somebody from being promoted. Now, who do we know that's been promoted lately? That's right, our now dear Father Emeritus. Well, I don't think it'll be four, but it'll be Father Emeritus now. So hang on, I'll just put my page back. There we go. Okay. Also, we're waiting for the lead singer. Now, at the end of the film, when we didn't get to see him, we got to see the shadow. Now, for me, I was expecting the Cardinal, I must admit. I thought he might have gone back down the route of the Cardinal and then a Papa. But by the size of the hat in the shadow, he's a Papa. Unless he's tricked us. It's a trick of the shadow. Or a trick of the light, which is what Father DeFrock said to me when I asked him if his Bible was upside down. So it could be very well a trick of the light. On that note, I actually have a weird theory and was quite convinced of myself. I actually think the new lead singer will be Tezo. The reason I think this is because of the connection that Cardinal and Tezo have together. One of the reasons I'm also thinking that is, was anyone aware of the computer game that Ghost released during is it Phantomime? Pantomime, I think it's Phantomime, that sounds better. Basically it was a release game, and through this game you were walking around the ministry. There was 4 major statues that was erected. There was one that was Papa 1, Papa 2, Papa 3 and Papa Nil. And on the plaque it did say that the person in charge can resurrect any Papa he likes whenever he wants. So to me that gives a hint that one of the old Papas is coming back. Also, when Tezo released Square Hammer, the video, there was a sequence in there with a red cardinal bird that appeared, and on the gravestone was 4 symbols. Now, again, looking back at my dates here, because I've got the dates for you. Right, Square Hammer was released on the 16th of September 2016. Now, almost a year to the day, they dragged Tezo from the stage, which was September the 30th, 2017. They dragged Tezo from the stage. Then on April the 6th, we met our Cardinal Copia. Again, I thought he was wearing red on the day that we met him. He wasn't. He has been seen in red, and I for some reason we associate Cardinal with the colour red. Now, in the end sequence of the film, when we met Father Emeritus waiting for the lead singer, he had a sparkly dog collar on. So yeah, like Father Jim DeFrock, there's another link in there for you. And he also had the red jewels on. To me, that was him linking into the Cardinal kind of part and things like that. Very exciting on this part. Also, Papa 4, he plays Square Hammer at the end of each tour kind of thing at the moment, or the last one he did. He wears his red jacket, which again is a link to me to a Cardinal. Then the great thing about it is the film's called Right Here, Right Now. So I think this is tying back into Tezo again and coming a bit of a full circle. Now, there is one more hint that Tezo might be on his way back. Is during one of the sequences when they kill the Papas, and they're in the mortuary, and the mortician's playing about with the hats while he's embalming them. You're going to think I'm crazy. Tezo's foot actually moves. So whether that's an accident, I don't know, or whether it's deliberate to let you know that he's not quite dead, is very interesting. I would like to know whether everything is coming full circle, or are we going to get Tezo back? Very excited, can't wait to see who the new lead singer is. I'm hoping that we find out soon. So I hope you join me for another episode and we'll look deeper into all this, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.